परमशिवशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त धृतगात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपौपस्पृश्य. Pour some water in your hands and wash your hands. Now we will begin with some warm-up exercise. So you can stand on the mat. Now you're going to loosen all your muscles, your stressed muscles. You can start with the feet, the ankle. So rotate your ankle clockwise 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch as much as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now just bend down and rotate your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Always bring your conscious resolution whenever you're moving your body. Udvajjanu Karanam. Now bring your legs squatting, hands at your hips, and now raise your left hand and now bring your right hand above and in the circle, half circle. Now do the same thing for your left side, like this, and do another time. This is Udvajjanu Karanam. Now we go to the next asana, which is Balalingasana. Balalingasana is from Kapala Kurantaka's Hathabhyasa Padati. Ekam Janu Urasi Alingya Statavyam Bhala Linganam Bhavati. So now start standing upright, crown lifted, shoulders back, draw one knee upward, hugging gently towards the chest with fingers interlaced around the shin. Keep your spine lengthened, chest upright, and gaze steady and relaxed. So now start standing upright, crown lifted, shoulders back, draw one knee upward, hugging gently towards the chest with fingers interlaced around the shin. Keep your spine lengthened, chest upright, and gaze steady and relaxed. Avoid leaning torso backward and balance stretching your knee too forcefully. So do the next asana. Now we'll go to the next asana, which is Pada Pidanasana. It's from Hatha Ratnavali by Srinivasa Bhatta. Stikpaikasmin padatale karabhyam vistayet tanam prishte samstapya yatnena padapidanam asanam. So now start standing tall, shoulders open, crown lifted, bend leg drawing, foot behind near the buttocks. Grip your foot firmly with both your hands and pull the head back. Keep the knee close to the other. Hips and chest gently press forward. Maintain your balance and hold this posture stable. So we go to the next asana. You can see all the various going to go to the next asana, which is Natarajasana, which is the king of dancers pose. Nada Muni's Yoga Rahasya. Uttana Padam Krauncham Cha Marincham Veera Bhadrakam Nadarajam Trikonam Cha Sutta Gushta Prasarane. This, if you can see, it hold in Bindu Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha. Bring your drishti straight on the straight, looking straight up. In chant Soham inside. Avoid leaning too far forward or arching spine. Balance smoothly with extended reach. So now start standing erect with shoulders open. Bend one leg and bring into Bindu Mudra. shoulders upward tensely. Just relax your shoulders. Bring just your hand towards the sky, your fingertips. In Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mahamudra Bandha. Looking straight in chanting Soham inside. So next asana, we go to the next asana, which is Uttanasana. So this is the intense stretch pose. Uttanasana is from Natha Muni Yoga Rahasya. Mahamudra Baddha Konam Tadasana Vivedakan Vinutannam Sada Kuryat Tarvatni Pati Pati Priya. Fold your torso downward like this. Hang at the hips, reach the palm down and place them flat on the ground. Next, to respective feet, lower your head near the knees and keeping the knees straight. Maintain slow controlled breath and avoid rising too quickly. Bring our head towards the knees. Continue standing Uttanasana in Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, Vikutaka Karana. Which is the Karana? So now bring your heels upwards, your right heels upwards like this, and your right hand upwards, facing your palm facing downwards, and your left hand palm facing upwards. So you can see the movement. So it's going to be, just move your hips left. Now left leg upwards, your heels upwards, and your left hand, your arms up and your palm facing down. So we're going to do a dynamic asana like this. Just observe how it's done, how the left hand and the left leg move simultaneously upwards. Now we go to the next asana. Ankushtasana. This is toe and hand pose. Ratnavali by Srinivas Bhatta. Kabandasabam iti ahu gorakshasanameva cha angushtamushtikam jneyam brahma prasadikam tata. So begin by balancing on the tip of your toes. Then slowly lower your sitting bones to rest on your heels while keeping your knees together. Bring your palms together in prayer position at your chest. Lengthen your spine upwards and keep your shoulders relaxed. With a steady breath, maintain calm forward gaze while avoiding collapsing the chest or allowing the ankles to roll outward. Just bring to a steady position. Namaskar Mudra, Brahmari Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha, in looking forward, chanting Sadashivoham inside. Now Brahmari Kumbhaka, you have to chant like a bee. Now next we're going to the next asana, which is Saurasana. So Saurasana is sun dedication pose from the Hatha Ratnavali. Now you have to stretch your knees in front, your toes pointing upwards. Prasarya ekam padatalam samstapya tu eka padam padakam ekam. So prasarya ekam padastalam samstapya tu eka padakam. Now do the same for the left leg. Keep chanting the Brahmari Kumbhaka. heel, stretch Brahmani Kumbhaka. Now stretch your hands, support the respective ankle beneath the buttocks, maintain balance, associate, visualize Swamiji. In this position, in Mahamudra, so tuck your stomach inwards, up, put your stomach in, your chin to your chest, and Mola Bandha. Now do the same for the left side. Stretch your left leg and hold your right ankle with your right hand. Touch your left toes with your left hand. Hold here. Asana. The next asana is Saurasana, sun dedication pose, which is also from Hatha Ratnavali. And balance on the toes, extend one leg forward with the heel downward and toes pointing upward. Then place your hands with fingers spread beside your hips with palms facing forward. Lengthen your spine, lift your chest and maintain the steady gaze with smooth breathing while keeping your shoulders relaxed and jaw forward. Visualize yourself as an offering to the sun, rising sun, your body opening in radiant alignment with cosmic light. See vitality flowing through every limb, clarity illuminating the mind, and warmth awakening purposeful action. Contemplate gratitude, renewal, and life-giving energy, embodying devotion through luminous presence and awakened vitality. Now repeat the same for the left side. So we finish this asana, the repetition for this asana on the left hand side. Now we'll go to Brahma Jurangasana, Brahma Jurang Kushasana. This is from Yoga Pradipika of Jayataram. sage Kapila, radiant with clarity and discernment. Ubhai Pagatalya Samadhaharave Dinakaumahi Likor Milave Panikara Hoi Vaise Edidau Buddha Naivaise. Now let's go to the next asana. In Bhadra Gorakshasana, from Yoga Pradipika. Now start kneeling with knees supporting and toes curled under. Draw your seat to rest on top of your heels. Secure your palms on your thighs with chest upright and open, spine long and shoulders gently rolled down with calm rhythmic breathing. Avoid arching your spine excessively or pressing excessive weight on your compressed ankles or maintaining balance, support and seated position. Visualize yourself as a blessed protector, firm in strength and unshakable in vigilance. In Bhadra Gorakshasana, so spread your knees, looking towards your third eye in Bhrumadhya Drishti. Tau Bhagatanya Sambhudkare Korvari Varidi Bhupari Dhare Korvari Dirake Aise Tapari Muladvara iti bhaise. We go to the next asana. In Suryasana, the sun pose, from Yoga Pradipika. Pani bhai tak punitane Gora jangal adar kari kari rahe adi bhama isi vidhi gahe. In Brahmari Kumbhaka, now sit on your toes, on your heels, and sit on your toes, pointing downwards, bringing your hand on lotus position here, upwards towards Urdhva Drishti, upwards. Next, we go to the next asana. Mandukasana. So now visualize a frog. In Manduka Mudra, sit on your heels. In Sahaja Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, looking towards your third eye, visualize a frog. Taking alert stillness yet ready to leap. See patience and vitality gather within. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold the breath comfortably and then release through the nose. And stop doing this. Now in Sahaja Kumbhaka, we are not in Brahmari Kumbhaka. So now looks towards your third eye. Padatalo Prishtadese Angushtetve Cha Samsprise Janu Yukmam Puraskritya Sadhaye Mandukasanam. Asana. The next asana is Uttana Mandukasana, extended frog pose. In Uttana Mandukasana,
comes from the Rudrayamala Tantra. You're going to be bringing your right foot onto your right shoulder, stretching the left leg up straight, keeping your palms on the ground. Do the Recha here, doing the Samana Kumbhaka, doing the Sahaja Kumbhaka, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards your third eye with the Japa Mahasada Shivoham, visualizing a vital downward flow of energy in Apanasana. Gaze Virasana. Udaram Paschimabhasam Kritva Tishtati Yattataha Namrangam Vamapadam Dakshajano Parinyaset. Now in the same position, switch your hands, bringing the